5. The storm. John is at the helm and is steering the yacht past the islands of the Bahamas. The weather is very nice and the waves are very low. His buddy Billy is sitting at the table and studying the nautical chart. "You know," says John, "this Ramirez is a strange guy." "Strange is not the word," Billy replies. "Have you seen the clothes he's wearing? Nobody wears them anymore." "Yes, I noticed that too. The shoes must have come from a museum. Besides," John adds, "I think he kept things from us." "Yes, I think so too," Billy confirms. The boat is now leaving the Bahamas and heading out to sea. John checks the weather radar again just to be on the safe side to see if there is a storm in the region. The storms in the Caribbean are very treacherous, and many boats have already gotten into distress. Everything is looking good and John is already looking forward to Bermuda. The yacht is making good progress and John is sipping his coffee. Billy has gone to his cabin and is taking a nap. John is thinking about where he will go diving with Billy in Bermuda first. He has already done a lot of research and there are a few places where ships have sunk. These are overgrown with coral and form artificial reefs where divers can marvel at fish, lobsters and other sea creatures. But John and Billy are not diving because of the beauty of the underwater world, they are both on a treasure hunt. While John is lost in his thoughts, he doesn't notice how the weather suddenly changes. John curses as his coffee cup smashes on the floor, having slipped off the table due to a high wave. Horrified, he notices the storm approaching. The waves are getting bigger and bigger and John needs help to save the yacht from sinking. He screams with all his might. "All on deck!" The storm is now raging over the yacht. Water is splashing onto the deck from all sides. The waves are huge and everyone is busy keeping the boat on course. Lightning and thunder can be heard, making the whole thing even more dangerous. The gusts of wind are also getting stronger. John estimates the wind strength to be a hurricane and then he can also hear the noise. It reminds John of a large waterfall. Years ago he visited Niagara Falls and it sounds exactly the same. He thinks it must be related to the storm. An intense flash of lightning appears and for a brief moment illuminates something incredible in the immediate vicinity of the yacht. John sees it and with a shiver he notices where the yacht is drifting towards. A gigantic whirlpool has formed right next to the yacht. John shouts, "We have to turn the boat around immediately. Whirlpool ahead," and points to the danger with his index finger. With their combined strength, the three manage to turn the boat around, but it is too late, the whirlpool is too strong. The yacht is mercilessly drawn into the whirlpool. John, Billy and Ramirez have come to terms with their lives. Everything is spinning and the yacht is being pulled into the depths, nose first. At the end of the whirlpool on the seafloor, John sees that there is a large opening in the bottom, which is how the whirlpool came into being. Like in a bathtub, the water disappears into the earth. The yacht also disappears through the opening. It is a cave, probably of volcanic origin, and luckily the yacht and its crew were unharmed. Carried along a river by the drawn-in seawater, the yacht is now driven into the Earth's interior on a 15% slope. Lucky to still be alive, John, Billy and Ramirez do not know where the journey is taking them. John suspects that they will all end up in the hot lava in the Earth's interior. The yacht is traveling very fast and luckily the cave is very wide and has no protrusions. Thanks to the lamps in the boat, there is enough light to see some things in the darkness of the cave. The walls look very smooth and the cave always has the same circumference. It seems as if this cave was created by machine. John looks at his compass to see which direction it is going. but the compass needle just keeps turning in circles. Billy and Ramirez don't say a word, both are tense and wait to see where the trip will take them. John doesn't know how long they've been in this cave, but he's had enough of the silence and asks, "What do you think, Billy? Will we ever find out again?" Billy answers, "I have no idea. But I think this cave was built. It's not of natural origin. I saw a documentary on the History Channel that scientists believe there is an underground cave system that leads to certain places around the world, and I think we're in this system." There is silence again. John notices that it's not as steep as it used to be. The water level has also dropped a little. From this he concludes that the cave has closed. Now the yacht is moving more slowly and he seems to be mistaken. John thinks that it will get brighter the further they go. In fact, after a while the darkness disappears. The cave is illuminated green-blue by small mushrooms growing on the walls. The whole thing is called bioluminescence. There are also creatures on the surface that emit this artificial light. Like fireflies, for example. It's so bright that they can turn the light off. After a while, the cave becomes noticeably larger. The river develops into a lake, and from a lake into an underground ocean made up of numerous islands. These islands are the support pillars that reach from the ground to the ceiling and prevent the ceiling from collapsing. The ceiling is so far away that an artificial atmosphere has formed. The sky glows in red light and the clouds are pink. In the distance, John spots some birds and is amazed when they come closer to find that these birds are flying lizards and are very similar to the extinct pterosaurs. Billy spots a place where they can moor the yacht. It is a bay near an island. This is forested with plants that look like gigantic ferns. The leaves are not green but dark blue to enable photosynthesis in the red light. The temperature is also like in tropical regions. John, Billy and Ramirez are aware that they are the discoverers of an unknown world.